Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Or, well, in my case, it's actually good morning, or approaching it at this point. My name is Switchblade J, and welcome back to Star Ladder. Welcome back to StarSeries and I-League Season 6, and welcome back to the North American qualifiers for StarSeries and I-League Season 6. Bravado and Dignitas are locked in combat for the opportunity, the penultimate, the second to last opportunity in the playoff bracket for one of these group stage teams. Either Dignitas or Bravado will go through at the top of their group. The loser of this match will have to face off against Team Prospects in a match later on down the road. I believe tomorrow, in fact, is when it will take place. And that will decide the final spot in the playoff bracket. Bravado and Team Dignitas have taken each other's map picks away. Inferno was the third and final map, the decider map to get there. And again, it is a close affair. Bravado seem to be relatively strong on this one. A couple of decent results on it in the past, even beating out Team 1, Swole Patrol. They did lose to Dignitas in the past, though. So is that a sign of things to come? Perhaps, maybe, maybe not. Dignitas obviously having a bit more experience, taking on a few more higher tier teams. But the last time these two teams faced off on Inferno, Dignitas was the team that won it. Bravado would love to change that. Let's see if they can do so right here. The knife round has gone towards their favor. They're going to opt to stay on CT side. A traditional choice, but probably the best option given the circumstances here for Bravado. Clearly underdogs against Dignitas. But they have held their own. They have put up a fight. They have made this match extremely close. And now we'll get started with the pistol round of Inferno. The final map of the series, the final map of the night. Here we go. The buy-ups for the pistol round looking a little something like double flash and something for Peter and Infinite. They run this pretty often on their T side, it seems. JT with the defuse kit and 2 flashes of smoke for the Trony and the CZ for him as well. And JT playing on the B-bomb site. So if Team Dignitas rush this one down. A bit of a different one, but instead it's Bravado to rush this whole thing down. 2 players. Sonic and Fady. Quick frags against their opposing force. 5-on-4 immediately to their favor. They lose quite an amount of utility as well, because that's Peter with his double flash smoke. You've only got Infinite. 1 set of the utility. Sonic's even going to go pushing forward. He might be able to catch a bit more. Fady, however, has other ideas as he takes down the man in towards the speedway position. He will get traded back, though. So the lone 2 Dignitas players that remain are going to go straight towards B instead. Try to see if they can get rid of Sonic, but Sonic putting up a bit of a fight. Finally goes down to the hands of Rix. 3 versus 2 now. And Rix mostly on Mitch to cover off the CT spawn, which is where they're coming in from. He gets the first man down. It's now up to Rix to try and respond as appropriate. Spots the first crossing, looks for JT, spams it up, but JT is the man to win up the fight. The defuse kit in his hands will be able to secure the pistol to the favor of Bravado. And again, pretty confident when they get going. They have had a nice opportunity to spool up so far during this series. And they're going to take the momentum, put it straight in towards the pistol victory, looking for the buffer as well. The Dignitas did get a bomb plant, so they're going to eco in this one. Throw this round away, look for the rifle buy. The only rifle buys that will come through for the T side. Oh, Sonic! Never mind, no one saw any of them. He is able to rip through 3. I thought he saw the head. He really should have seen the head out to the Mexico position, but not to be in this case. Infinite does pick up his MP9. Might try to see if he can do something with it. If he can take down that M4 of JT or any other rifles for that matter, that'll be lost investment, but Infinite will go down. And Peter is the last man remaining. And look for his dead comrade's gun. There it is. 14 bullets in the clip. Moving into the apartments. If he reloads now, then they will be able to hear it and they should be able to react appropriately. The Trony here and ready. Elusive. Backed up in pit just in case things go awry. Interesting, the Trony actually. I think he may have had a footstep. He's expecting Peter to be here. He will be successful in taking him down. 2 kills for him, 3 kills for Sonic though. $1,800 in the bank for the man. Bolstering his money line after that round victory. Will he reinvest into an M4? Will he go for another SMG? No, M4 this time. Bravado going to take this seriously. I believe that they realise Dignitas have an early buy. Of course, again, that bomb plant coming on in the first round means that Dig have the AKs. And a Galil as well for Peter. Quickly in towards their advanced angle positions, going for the Molotovs down. Nade stack, however, from Detroni and Fady are going to be able to kick things off on the right foot. Infinite is dead. Bravado doing a ton of damage to Dignitas as well. Rix and Grim, 28 and 45 HP respectively. 5-on-4 still moving forward. Detroni catch off an angle, but Elusive is the man to take first face. Mitch is able to double down and triple down. And Dignitas once again showing their true prowess by shutting down the Bravado squad. Sonic's already on the scene. JT, bit slow to the rotation to respond. The incendiary will bounce off, go the wrong way. So that's unfortunate for Sonic. Dignitas will be able to score their first here on the T-side board. A lot of them stacked in towards the other side. I don't think Rick's going to make it out of this one alive. Oh wow, he does. Huh. That's interesting. I thought it would do about 20, 25 damage. Maybe the numbers changed, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Maybe it was just 12. So, one more bite from Bravado. The M4's coming into play for this T side. JT and Sonic. Decent work. Flashbangs over. Actually able to blind Dignitas from gaining control here in Banana. He forced to back off instead. Minute and 15 seconds left to go on the clock. There's a decent angle out here. Dignitas pushing in a little bit further, and Fady forced down to just 15 points of health. It's no small part efforts. No small part in thanks to the favour of Mitch. 50 seconds remaining, however, for Dignitas. They do have to go pick a site and try to see if they can hit it. A lot of damage done to Fady, but damage done to Sonic as well, and they know this. As well as that, look at JT, he's fallen back. Peter will still move forward. JT will be able to get one frag at least. Grim will be able to trade him right back out. It's on to Sonic back in new box. Sprays his way on through. Takes Grim down. Drops the bomb. Those are two players are creeping up on towards him. And eventually Peter will be able to frag him down. Fady can't do anything from his angle though. Will spray manically through the smoke. But gets nothing out for his troubles. So Dignitas. Mitch on backup. Backstab to Trony. He's ready for this one. She hears him coming. Oh, but Mitch still wins the fight. Elusive trying to trade back, trying to get some damage done to the T side, but nothing will come through for him. It's Rix with the final frag. 2 frags in this round. Now 2 rounds for Dignitas to even up against Bravado. Now Bravado going to be the ones forced down to not a whole lot. Going to have to eco in this one at 5-7 on Fady, the Deagle for Sonic. JT and Elusive. See, all 5 players just going to crossfire it down. Let's get ready for them to peek up. Oh, and Sonic does land a cheeky Rundig. Only taking out the SMG of the T side though, so. Four AKs to play with here for Dignitas. And opt to go towards the B bomb site. Initially, that's what it seems like. Got some utility. They could put a fake and wrap back around towards B, but the push going to be coming through. Great grab actually left in the edge of that. JT and Cole are going to be able to try and take advantage, but Rix and Peter turn it around, and the Trony is left alone alongside JT. Rotating in time, 3 versus 2. The Deagle acts up, and maybe JT could be able to turn this around, but the Trony going down. You should be able to realise the last man is here towards Coffins. JT will peek out, trusting him to get an angle. Rix will spot him, and Rix will be the one to take him down. Now up for Peter. Dignitas going to be up against the full buy of Bravado. Towards the mid position. Sorry, not the mid position, the banana position once again. To gain that map control, Rick's the man. Up close with the AK. Got smoke for the cross as well. Got smoke for Coffins. Got smoke for whatever they need. Again, execution potential in its fullest here for Dignitas. Rick's will spray on through. Try to catch Sonic off guard, but Sonic gets a quick pop shot away from him. 10 points of damage done. Not a major amount, but still an amount. Meanwhile, over on the A-bomb site, again, 2 players are pushed up aggressive in the apartments. Mitch isn't going to go try peeking in for a frag this time. Ooh, but Rix has pushed straight through the smoke that's bloomed on the B-bomb site. Cutting across of CT, and no players are going to try and account for this. JT going to look around, and with the pressure applied from Rix, this could still get interesting. Meanwhile, over on the A-bomb site, they have picked apart the CT side. JT and Sonic going to get bracketed in by Peter and Rix. And yeah, Peter with the AWP shot, very easy for him. JT, the last man that remains, does take Rix down. Not going to re-pick that AWP though, I don't imagine. On for a good frag against Peter, will be able to do so, but Infinite with a quick trade back. So 4 now on the board for Dignitas. Eco to come from Bravado, looking for that max loss bonus buy. Slow match so far for both teams. Dignitas not doing anything too flashy, like Peter's ridiculous ace. The AWP shots that came through from that man, and Mitch for that matter, not coming to fruition this time. Sonic moving forward. Taken back by Rix, a bit of damage done, but nothing major. Peter will be allowed to cross. It's all going to rest on the hands of the trainer. Hearing players all around him, didn't know where to focus towards, so he's going to get taken down. Bomb down, Dignitas, 5-on-3, retake to their favour. It's come through Fate. He's going to be able to catch 2 players out there. Not that bad, all things considered. They will get peeked in, shut down in the end, so it doesn't matter too much. Elusive can't get his deal shot, and JT is left back in library. Just the issue, taps up Peter, will be able to win the fight. Very easy stuff coming from Dignitas. Again, this is a anti-eco round for them, so Orp in play for Bravado. The Trony. Opportunity is available for him. And Peter also with the big green gun for his squad. AKs, M4s. The Trony will take down Grim to kick things off. The AWP for his part. He can get in the opening kill. Peter's going to get forced backwards alongside Rix. And Mitch is going to be the man that once again takes control of apartments. Smoke to keep him away. He's not have to push up too far. Now the defensive line lines up for Bravado. Fady ready and waiting. Will spot Infinite's shoulder. Will Molotov off the position. 2 Molotovs come back out towards the pit position. And Jeroni will be able to take down Mitch. But Fady sprays on towards 2. It's very easy for the man. Bravado lock things out. Rix down to 12 HP as he gets the return frag on JT. Fady going to have other plans for Dignitas's fate in this round. 5-3 favour to Dignitas so far. They are getting close. Throwing once again with his ult, trying to take it down towards mid this time. Peter going to try to get the opening frag on a player. Aggressing. Ivy instead of peeks back towards mid, where the Trony could give up his position. Sorry, not the Trony. Fady could give up his position. Be nice if it was the Trony. If it was the Trony there, it would take that big AWP out of play. Double nade down against Grim as well, who'll brunt the full force of that attack from the Bravado CT squad. 55 HP left on the man. Dignitas. Run the clock low once again, 60 seconds remaining on the timer. Still plenty of time to try to set up a different strategy or play off of any information they found. Mitch is not seeing a whole lot. Neither is Infinite. They have a decent idea as to where they're going to be heading to or where they're going to be holding in from, but nothing concrete, not as of yet. Meanwhile, actually, the push will come through for Mitch. They'll be able to open things up over towards A short. He's got more problems to deal with, though. The T side are going to get mowed down by Sonic. Finally returned back by Peter. There's a 3 versus 3 as Mitch goes down, so it's all up to Peter and Infinite. Sprays come out. Peter's still looking for a good shot against JT. No scope won't land. He sees a gap, but he doesn't see the player. And both players from the T side will back off into the even on a position. Meanwhile, the Trony returns fire. Point blank, Infinite will take down 1, 6 HP, and he doesn't expect the second to be so close towards him. The diffuser will come through. 4 on the board now for Bravado. Now, double up setup coming in once again for the CT side again. Bravado doing well on this one in the past few maps. Sonic is the man to wield that second AWP as well. Relatively confident, and almost found the opener right there. Quick flick on towards the head and overshoots it a little bit, so we'll try and peek back in. Gets a close blind shot again on Rix, but it's not enough to finalize the kill. Incendiary is going down the try, put a little bit of utility back up, try force a rotation away from Bravado, and it will work for the time being. Fading has fallen for it. He can back up his teammates over on the B-bomb side, but nothing will come of it. There will be no one from Bravado pushing forward. Although once again, Rix is going to get aggressive, try to go towards Church, sprays onto Fady, does a lot of damage, and it's going to keep them over here on the B half of the map. We'll be able to do a little bit on towards the last couple of players, but the Throne Meat and Elusive, the last two that remain. Fady going to try to get into his position. Elusive going to do what he can. The Throne, however, falls, and the A site crumbles around it. JT, last one remaining. 3v1. The bomb will get planted, so a 6th round for Dignitas. Putting some serious distance between them and the Bravado team. So 6-4. Dignitas going to be a bit of pressure applied to the Bravado squad. York, of course, staying in play for JT, but what do? Do they go with the pistols once again? They were able to get a decent eco on Dust 2 out of it. With that AWP, it looks like they're going to be trying for another one right here. CZ for Sonic, Elusive with the P250. AWP for Peter, starting to peek alongside Rix and Grim. JT, meanwhile, tried to take the mid face, but unfortunately missed his shot, so that was the opening pick advantage now gone. Dignitas not going to be rushing in towards any sites. Obviously, we know how deadly a pistol stack can be in this current meta. Even after the CZ nerf. A very capable weapon right here. No stacks, not yet. JT will rotate into the B-bomb site to try watch from coffins. If they hear that scope, they will definitely be wanting to back away. Dignitas. They have the AWP shot towards this side, so now they should know. So 45 seconds, they're going to run the clock down once again. Very low on their pressure. Dignitas seem to like these. That's cost them once or twice, but not by a major margin. Now Dignitas over towards the B-bomb site are ready to rock and roll. Here we go. JT smoked off. Sonic going to get caught off guard. Elusive trying to get whatever he can with the PT-50, but they know that he's back here. And meanwhile, Tony is going to try to hold things down. Actually managed to get one quad frag, but Infinite is going to get taken out by JT through the smoke. Now we're in business. Rix will trade things back to 2 versus 2. And meanwhile, Fady's rotated in to try and cut off the player from the bomb site. And if he can get this frag, this should be it right here. No chance for Mitch to redeem the round. Rix will take out JT. Unfortunately, that's all they'll be able to do from this position. 6-4, Dignitas. Now go within 1 of Bravado's lead. A tactical pause call by this team as well. Appropriate. How they managed to turn around Dust 2 right there. In case you're just joining us, Dust 2, Dignitas were behind. Well, they were getting even up upon after a very dominant lead, and then obviously took a pause, a tactical pause, to figure things out, to discuss things. Obviously, they are up to lose quite an amount in this next round. No money in the savings accounts. No loss bonus to fall back on either. So a victory here could put Bravado in a very decent position for their CT half finish. The Tron's going to try so if he can get aggressive to make that happen. Good angle on Infinite and Grim. No player's going to peek it just yet. Ricks might fall through. Ooh, they lined up for him, but not to be. Fady now going to get flashed away to Tony. The Trony's still behind the smoke. Won't find a whole lot. He's not going to get flashed. He connects two frags together. That may just be enough. Elusive just watching back and waiting. And JT falling back into a passive position. A minute still left to go on the clock. 4 versus 3. And the Trony going to peek back in, try and make it 4 versus 2. Eventually it's Elusive, the one that does that. Takes Mitch down. And Grim and Peter, last two that remain with Galils and Burst Fire. Desperately trying to take down Sonic, but Sonic just going to wait in Banana instead. Trony, again with the AWP, will try and force the issue out on someone, but the crossfire is locked. Elusive takes the first. The Trony to pick up the pieces of his fallen teammate, as Grim will be able to take him down at least, but backstab incoming. Might be able to finish the job right here. Grim takes on one. Can't take them on all. 6-6 now, the CTs. Even up against Dignitas. Take a look at that scoreboard real quick. So far, so even, but Dignitas are leading in terms of the kill differentials. Obviously, you can just see that from that particular dividend. Trony, once again taking his AWP, his trusty AWP into his hand, trying to put some bullets to heads of Bravado. Sorry, of Team Dignitas. He's on Bravado. Dignitas, on the other hand, however, struggling to get back into this matchup. They're down to the eco once again. As I was saying earlier, 2 rounds lost bonus, no money to fall back on. One minute left to go on the clock. Folks from the T side just held back passive. Dignitas aren't going to give away anything. They haven't got much to give away anyway, so it's not like they're going to be losing a major amount if they rushed into a site. But I guess they want to try and get maybe a bomb plot out of this one. Keep Bravado guessing. Maybe they might be able to force the issue out. Aim duel mistakes and be a bomb plant included in that situation as well. But 35 seconds remaining. Bravado aren't biting. 4 players stacked on towards the A bombs, like Sonic is in position towards B. Very tough situation for Dignitas. Infinite will kick things off with the right foot at the very least. The Trony also traded back, so hold on a second. Dignitas aren't out of this just yet. Infinite's going to take down Elusive as well. He turns his way on towards JT and shuts him down all the same. It's all on Sonic. Oh, how the tables have turned. Oh, how the rounds have fallen to Dignitas' favour. 7-6 now above Bravado. Maintaining their lead and again resetting the CT side. So both teams have to reset after reset. Tactical pause being called by Bravado though. Same situation to how Dignitas taken theirs. On a bit of a losing streak, realise that your team is, your opposing team is going to catch up to and potentially beat you. And that'll be a pretty disastrous act, I do say so myself. So all about AKs, M4, UMP for Mars, for Bravado. The Eagle and the USP still, 2 Eagles actually, the USP is going to get upgraded by Sonic. I don't know how likely it is for Bravado to win this round. Maybe they might be able, again, that's the whole point of a force play. Maybe they might be able to force the issue, but Dignitas with such a heavy weapon advantage. Two M4s also picked up from a couple rounds ago. I think Dignitas as much value out of them as possible. Switching back over to the full AK-47s, the one-shot headshot machines. One minute. Left to go on the clock. So again, Dignitas going to make their move ever so closer forward. Mitch going to try to take position and actually will win out against Elusive. Meanwhile, there's Dignitas running into Fady. Peter will be able to trade him back. Saw on Sonic as the next main man. Incendiary down, will be able to defend it off. As meanwhile, the Detroni's going to come forward, take himself 2 frags. And Sonic will be able to get a third. It's on to the AWP of Peter. 8 HP remaining. Desperately trying to find Sonic, but he can't seem to do it. And in the end, it will be Sonic with the Eagle. The steal around away. But once again, we're in a situation where the half is determined by a single round. This will be an 8-7 regardless of how things play out. But will it be to the favour of Dignitas? Will it be to the favour of Bravado? That is the real meat of the question. Of course, Dignitas kind of forced down after that last round. They have got themselves 2 players lacking in the weaponry. The CZs will have to work with Elusive and spray his way on through and do the damage on the first man. Knows the second man has crossed, but he's still just going to wait here. Now his teammates to do the rest of the damage. JT even able to get 1 frag, turns on towards the second. Sonic coming in from the other side. The Trony, it doesn't matter. He doesn't even need to be there. Sonic will get the frag. And Bravado going to turn that around. 8-7 at the turn of the half here. Dignitas. This is the first half they haven't been able to take the advantage above Bravado, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's find out. I can go to the match page stats and find out. Yep, this is the first time the Dignitas have not been able to gain the beginning half advantage above Bravado. So, pistol round once again, Bravado with the Glocks. Double flash smoke and Molotov for Fady, who's going to take the first frag actually against Mitch. That's an opening immediately to their favour. Grim next up to face. Backup is already on the way. Peter actually making his presence felt, and Sonic's going to immediately take him down and punish him for it. Grim can't hold off. The bomb will cross towards the site. Rick's trying to get into the apartments, but misses his jump. 3 versus 5. All 3 CTs that remain will regroup back towards the mid position. Try to see if they can make this happen. Ooh, and a very good shot from Ricks will be able to destroy the Trony. Grim now looking forward, looking for his headshot. Can't find it against the likes of Fady. Ricks will get traded back. Inferno and Grim are the last 2 standing, but they get the headshots appropriate. JT still on to lose this one out. Stick inside the corner. JT still looking for a shot on shot. He's going to get bullied by Infinite, but still gets the frag. The knives are going to come out, and no one. What? I thought they both missed their shot at that close of range. That was insane, but JT will win it out regardless anyway. Bravado now on for an upset here. 9-7. Of course, one of the 2 teams of this group that we expected to make it out, but not in a series against Dignitas, I don't think. The CTs will stack mid of A. A little bit of presence here towards Long and Speedway. Bravado going to take their time once again up towards the banana position. I don't have to worry about too much about this. Mitchell will take the first frag on JT, however. Opening things up pretty nicely right now. For Dignitas, Infinite with the AK will back off. Leave the rest of his teammates to try and get the exit frags. A couple more rifles would be great. Dignitas not going to be able to get the bomb plant. Oh, sorry, not be able to get the rifles out in the next round. Obviously, they are a CT-sided force, so 10-7. Bravado looking for 11-7 before they let Dignitas unleash with the rifles. Still taking a few more players out of action, though. 2 going down keeps the economy modest. 3 actually going down keeps the economy expensive. Working with 1 SMG for elusive. It's that AKSA for Infinite, the PT-50's DC that's coming into fruition. All the same here. Dignitas. It's going to hold their line pretty smartly. Infinite's going to be here alongside Rix and Peter to hold on to the B-bomb site. One minute and 10 remaining. Bravado going to make their way quickly inside. Rix is a decent position. He will shut the first down for it. Infinite also on the bomb site. Rix will get traded back. The AK can't do its damage. Peter will get one more back, however. Is he going to look to save this one? It looks like he will. It's just looking for another exit frag. Could be on for one against Elusive. Indeed, he does, but nope, only goes so far. Peter just left to save, lick his wounds, hold on to the AK. 11-7. At least an extra rifle, a little bit extra firepower, and relief of investment for Team Dignitas. So, Dignitas up for a rifle buy now. M4s, maybe the AWP could come through. Yeah, Peter's going to get it out right there, and obviously we've seen how well he's been playing with that today. You combine that with CT side prowess to turn a victory to the favour of Dignitas. Have to find out here as round 19 comes into fruition. He won't be the first man to get to this position, but Mitch will definitely be there to cover him off and actually boost him into the position they want to get at right now. Meanwhile, over on B Banana, Aiden's going to get tagged up by Molotovs. Infinite with a... Sorry, Rix, I should say, with an Orkan Molotov that goes off the other way. Boost coming out already for Rix. Infinite. Putting his teammate on the high pedestal. We're now looking for the next couple of frags, the next couple of challenges up to play for. Bravado have suffered quite an amount of HP damage to Dignitas. In for a bit more of a easy time than they might expect it to be. Bravado have the bomb out towards the banana position, and now the hit's going to come through. Fady, first man in, Infinite shuts him down, sprays his way on through towards the second. Rick's going to try to follow up and follow suit, but it's not going to happen. Peter just putting blind shots through the smoke. So we'll get forced back away as the CT side force enters the 5-on-3 retake. Elusive, JT, Trony, JT and Elusive spot out one very quickly, and Trony's going to have to cover them both off. Infinite maybe in with a decent position out here, but Grim's going to go down. JT and the Trony, now locked to the Trony on top of the site, takes the first, sprays on the second, but can't get the third. Ricks will stay alive. The defuse will come through, sticking all 10 seconds. Did get a bit risky if they didn't take their time. There we go, Team Dignitas with their first on the CT board so far. Still a lot of work to do, however. 3 rounds in deficit to Bravado. Both teams are going to fully invest, so the winner of this one, especially if it's Bravado, might put themselves on victory row already. And a good shot from the Trony to start things off in perfect fashion. The AWP will get retained by Ricks. Passing the AK off. Ooh, but he gets taken back already, so Infinite has to run the AWP on his own accord. Dignitas picked apart very quickly again by Bravado's T side. Infinite, ooh, spots Fady, takes him down. Edge of the smoke. Nicely done from his part. Infinite going to try and follow up as well, but Bravado have other ideas. They're going to stack their 4 remaining players into banana hit. Smoke down. Flashbangs down and all. Infinite ahead of a task ahead of him. Flashbanged away, blinded completely. 2 players crossed in the interim. He doesn't realize it just yet, tries to get the flick shot, but it's not going to happen. Grim and Mitch, as soon as they lose their final line of defense, they're just going to fall back, save the M4s. Because this one has indeed fallen to pieces right now. 12 on the board for Bravado. They reset Dignitas as well. And again, the importance of that could end up meaning a couple of conversions to their favor. So considering 12, 13, or even 14. I think it has another crack at breaking Bravado's defaults and breaking the executions as well. For now, though, the reset will come through. The 2M4 saved. Are they going to force around it? Are they going to just stick with the pistols once again? They've done that before with the AWP. The SMGs, the CZs are out, so it looks like it's going to be straight up forced by him from Team Dignitas. JT first in. Infinite actually able to nade him down. Ricks will go falling in his place, but Infinite's still fragging, but only for so long. 3 versus 3 as Elusive finally gets the trade back. Peter also out here, M4 in hand. Sonic. Support Mitch back here. Ooh, great spot, but it just blooms a little bit too late, and Mitch will take advantage of that. Sonic going to go down. Dignitas are back into this round here. Trony spots the man, but gets traded back by Grim, and he leaves it all up to Elusive. Spots Grim, trying to see if he can burst onto his head and shot, and he will be able to find it eventually. Elusive now. Bomb plant versus Peter, 1v1. Elusive holding in graveyard. Peter doesn't know this. Elusive doesn't realise he's coming in from long either. Gonna see him eventually. There we go. 13 on the board for Bravado. Dignitas gonna lose their rifles, lose their force buy, and now have to eco for 14-8. A single round away from map and a match point for Bravado. They're gonna take a tactical pause as well to discuss things through. CZ's are back out once again. And straight in towards Banana on most of the CT side force. Peter, Infinite, Rix. Defensive against the likes of Fady and Detroni. Detroni already ready to take the first face. Fady going to be here. If players moving up and the Molotovs come through. What's that position? Will Peter take the peek? Tempted to spot them. Great flashbang. He's on for both of the kills. Return frags to come through, but can they make it happen? JT can't seem to do so. Finally gets one for his trouble. Peeks back in for a second. They know that all the CTs are there now, but Sonic is suppressed from crossing. Finally, we'll get back out towards the second mid as Elusive realizes that the bomb site of A is completely undefended. A great flashbang on the timing. Rex will still try and see if he can hunt down the man in library. Oh, and he gets the headshot as well. This is still doable for Dignitas. They're not out of it just yet. Sonic gonna get up close and personal. Rix doesn't realize what's up. Meanwhile, Elusive are gonna watch the apartments. All three players are coming in from mid instead. Sonic gonna go chasing, but he can't overextend too far, else he could lose track of the site. So Elusive gets ready for the defensive of a lifetime. Molotov's down, it tags one, sprays his way on through. Sonic gets one frag in the exchange. The Elusive locks out two. Dignitas almost cinched a very nice upset round. Rix will still turn towards one, try to get the flick onto the second, but Sonic will be able to save the AWP. 14-8 now, Bravado. Two rounds away from winning the series, taking their spot in the playoffs. Upsetting Dignitas, I think. Peter going to go for the early aggressive push down mid. Actually going to go for a second mid cross. Spots first, catches the second on the way forward. Dignitas aren't going to go down without a fight, though. Bravado may have the upper hand, but Dignitas have the firepower necessary to take that away. Can they do it? 5-on-4 situation to their favour. Bravado going to still play out their default though, try to see if they can catch someone off guard. Play for information as well. It looks like they're going for the hit towards A. Flashbangs incoming. Trying to recover the cross. But Dignitas taking the passive angles instead. Peter, Grim, Mitch on the site, back towards the pit. Peter going to get himself up towards the site itself. Grim's going to be suppressed. Still looking for one frag. Can't find it. The LWP of Peter misses. Tried to look back in. Is taken down. And his teammates are all gone. Infinite and Rix rotating back. Deny match point to Bravado. Dignitas will have to go 7 rounds in a row to go to OT. It looks like Infinite fancies his chances, but they are difficult odds that are against them once again. 15-8. Will it be a 2-1 for Bravado? Will they really be able to turn this whole thing to their favor? It's possible. It's entirely possible here. And that for a single second. 15-8. Bravado. Defend off a force buy from Dignitas. One last shout into the night for these guys. Orb out for the Trony, for the T's. Fady and JT looking to try take Peter down to Chinatown. Peter takes them down instead. JT, quick return frag to a 4 versus 4. Continues to push up Banana. Actually gets pays for it as a result. Ricks with a quick shot with the AK. I think he may have been boosted up by Infinite there, but 2 foot. Only one man lost on the Dignitas camp. Sonic gonna peek back in towards A site and try to see if we can find anything there. Elusive, ready and waiting. Ooh, and Mitsu gonna get forced out of position. Grim quickly turned back around. He expects Elusive to be here, but he looks away at the wrong point, and Elusive takes him down. 2 versus 2, but quick return from Ricks that leaves all onto the Trony. He can't put the AWP in place in time. 3 kills for the lone CT player. Infinite will be there with him to take a little bit of the glory. Dignitas, stay alive. 9 rounds. Will they be shut down again? We've seen this happen once already this half. They got their rifle, they got reset. Bravado just carried it all the way through, but this time it will not be a reset. It will just be a straight up loss. And Dignitas will concede the map and concede the series. Who's going to get the opener? Who's going to kick things off? Ricks and Infinite certainly want to try for it. Caesar's out for Bravado, Fady and the Trony with the 2 weakest players on this board. Look at this, they're going in towards the setup towards B bomb site. 3 players out here. They're ready to lock it down. No one's going to check Flower Pot. No one's checked it all game so far, and Mitch will make them pay the ultimate price for it. Ricks with another follow-up as well. Bomb has been dropped. It looks like this map will continue for a little bit longer. All 5 staying alive. Oops. And we are now within 5 for Dignitas to take control of this overtime. Will Bravado be able to shut it down? Again, they have been on for this victory for a while now. They will not be able to afford it in this round. So we'll open things up with the AWP struck straight to the head of JT. Moving forward. Peter still fragging away. Thinks his own teammate up for a little bit, but they've done enough. Now Bravado back on the 4x. AK's coming through. We're lacking utility on some players. All they need is one good round. One good round and they'll be moving on to the playoffs. Dignitas will not be able to. At least not today. Have one more chance, obviously, later on down the road. Bravado going out towards the second mid position, the second mid default. Fady meanwhile sprays on through against Mitch, tags him extremely low, but he returns fire. Does exactly the same damage, minus 2 points of health. Ooh, Peter, quick shot onto Fady. opens things up for Dignitas once again. Bravado are held up here in the apartments. .45 seconds remaining. Flashbang's over. Grim gonna spray them down. He will be able to take Sonic out. Look for his seconds. Nicely done. Elusive trying to hold on. We'll be able to get the spray out. JT catches Peter on towards the site. We're back to 2 versus 2. Infinite and Rix very far away from this bomb site. We'll be rotating the long way around as well. Do they catch off JT? Is he ready for them? Yes, he is. And he turns on for 2. 3 kills to close out the map, 16-11 to the favor of Bravado. They are going to be progressing towards the playoff bracket. Again, they will be joining the likes of Complexity United, Ghost Gaming, NRG, Team 1, Swell Patrol, and Dignitas or Prospects later on. Dignitas have one last chance in the elimination matchup, the decider matchup for Group B. But that is not taking place tonight. If it did, I probably would die. It's actually just broken dawn here in the UK, so I'm going to go to bed. I am going to thank you all. I'm going to love you and leave. I'm going to thank you all, of course, for joining me. It's been a very wonderful night casting this amazing Counter-Strike here for StarLadder. If you want to keep up with the tournament, you can follow the channel. Type !caster if you cared that much for my commentary. It was a little bit dead tonight, but if you cared that much to follow me, you can keep up with all my trends. !caster in the chat. And thank you very much for watching. We'll see you back here for more, I believe, tomorrow, North American matches. But we'll find that out as soon as possible. Till then, though, take care, guys. We'll see you soon.
Place your bets at gg.bet. Most popular esports titles. Deposit with convenient payment options. Cool mini games. And 24/7 support for players. Sign up now for the best esports bets at gg.bet.